right at the temple, and I'll follow that same graduation into his nape with the tool closed, halfway open, all the way open, all the way open. My movements are about a half a centimeter apart from each other. I'm going in chronological order, going north. And then from there, I want to take my tool, close it, take my comb and go with the widest portion of my comb first, and create my graduation. Once I get away from the ear, it makes it easier for me to do a clip over comb much quicker and easier. I wanted to share with you slower on one side and a little bit faster on the other side so you can see the real-time finish. And then I focus on switching my comb to the higher portions of the hair, find the growth string, open my tool up. When I do it the first time, I do it with the tool closed. Second time with the tool open so I can create more texture. Great. Now I want to focus on my fine details. I'm using it like a thinning shear. The 1/16 is achieved by holding the tool at a 45-degree angle. And notice I'm constantly flicking my tool and then combing at the same time to make sure I create that transition the way I want to. I'm looking for any dark spots that may be created based off of shadows, indentations of the head, because sometimes there's areas where I'm going to be cutting the hair uneven to make it look like it's even because of some of the dents and indentations in somebody's head, or sometimes it just may be the density in that spot may be a little bit thicker than others. I know I had that within my beard myself, and some people have that when they have swirls in the nape area or swirls or cowlicks. So we have to understand that sometimes you're going to cut the hair uneven to make it look like it's even to create the transition that you want. So now that I'm done with the 1/16 area, now I want to go into the area of the 1/8. Right now my tool is all the way open because I want to create texture at the same time. Verve straight into the beard. Haircut that I'll make sure I'm satisfied with it. Open my tool up a little bit more, add a little texture right at the parietal ridge. Perfect. Now I'm gonna take my trimmer right at the bottom of this nape, And there are times where I want to actually do a little bit of fading with my trimmer as well. There are times where I may create a small line of demarcation with how I fade with the trimmer. So instead of just always going north with the tool, there are times where I'll go south with the tool as well, just so I can blend just a little bit more versus creating a hard line with my blending techniques. So now that I've done that at the bottom, now I'm going to pick up my shaver to make sure I cut the areas of where I want it to be completely bald. The shaver that I'm using right now is called the Resurge shaver. And a few things I like about the Resurge shaver is that this tool here has a long hair bar that actually cuts a lot of the longer hairs. So most shavers just have two independent foil heads that only cut the stubbles. This particular tool will cut the stubbles with the longer bars, but this trimmer blade that's inside of the center will cut some of the longer hairs as well. Once again, the blade that's on this particular tool is a fade blade, and this particular tool is called the Revite. I like how quiet the tool is. I like the fact that it's very light, but still the metal housing allows the craftsmanship of this tool to feel very durable. So even though it's a tool that doesn't cost $1 million, it's a tool that I suggest that everybody have in their arsenal because of how powerful it is, how versatile it is, and also if you're a fan of the taper blade instead of the fade blade, this particular tool has a blade that actually detaches. So you can interchange between the fade blade and the taper blade, because when you purchase this tool today, you get both blades. So you don't have to have multiple different tools. You can have one tool with two blades to give you the versatility of having a fade blade and also having a taper blade. Great. While my tool is open, I just want to create some texture right in the parietal ridge. I want to comb hair, pull tension. Comb hair, pull tension, find my guide. See exactly where the weight is that I'm not satisfied with. My blade is set to being all the way open.